detention facilities. It's also important an investigation is conducted to find out the status of these detainees facing different charges. It's like a kind of is it a confiscation site or what? You know, you don't feed them. Look at the way they are looking so tiny, like they are coming out from a civil war or something. So it's an embarrassment, and it goes a long way to show how our detention system have been working. So it should be seen as an opportunity to fix things and correct things. And I thank the president for being bold enough to say that what happened was not right, and then going ahead to ensure that immediately these children were released. But going, apart from that, we should also investigate the status of other detainees in different cases and challenges in those detention facilities to be sure that we are complying with international African Charter on Human Rights and our relevant constitutional provision that an accused is deemed innocent until proven guilty. So you can't use starvation to kill the person even before he's made to have his day in court. And I think I will join to this by also pleading with the president the same way he reacted and responded to the feeling of Nigerians and international community by discontinuing the embarrassing trial of these minors. He should also listen to the pleas from eminent Nigerians, eminent Igbo leaders, eminent individuals in different parts of the country, lawmakers and so on and so forth, who has at one time or the other called on the president to embark on the path of political solution in the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case by discontinuing the trial. So you can see by what the president did in the minors case, he has exercised his constitutional power through the Attorney General take under Section 174 thereabout to discontinue any criminal trial, even treason that has a murder charge at any stage of that trial. So now that you have invoked it for this case that we are charged for treason, also invoke the same Section 174 thereabout in the case of Mazi Nnamdi by discontinuing the trial. The trial has brought, so it has prolonged the return to the path of peace in the East. It has cost the East so much, it has even cost the country so much. There is a of insecurity, there is loss of life, there is killing, there is destruction going on left, right, and center with accusation and counter-accusation surrounding it. What a listening president will do is to say, okay, let's find a political solution, and which is to discontinue the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release him on bail, and then embark on the path for finding sustainable solutions to those security challenges. Remember, under Section 14, the primary responsibility of government is the protection of lives and property. So why do we have government? If government cannot protect lives and property, if government cannot listen to the people, if government cannot do things that can bring stability, then it's not government. So what I'm saying in effect is that this is a government, and they should live up to their responsibility by listening to what the people are asking for. When we had challenges in Niger Delta, when the bombing of oil pipeline, kidnapping of oil workers, killing of oil workers, there's a lot of atrocities that was happening then, whether right or wrong. But government, because they know their responsibility, their economic responsibility and their welfare responsibility, embarked on a peace-building effort that led to the resolution of the Niger Delta crisis, that led to the issue of Niger Delta Ministry, different agencies that were put in place, amnesty and so on and so forth, all aimed at finding lasting solution. Even the security and pipeline contract was also given to Niger Delta people, and a lot of incentives that was given to Niger Delta people, and peace returned. And then when you had challenges in North Central, Buhari government was tinkering around grazing route, farm settlement, and all sorts of things, even though some of them people didn't find it funny. Those one that has to do with taking away people's land, because they believe that some of the businesses that are leading to this conflict are private businesses, so they should be handled the same way private businesses are being handled. But government still went extra mile for that to say, okay, let's see how we can help them. As the
made it very clearly that Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is marginalizing the Igbo. We're currently having only 5 ministers presently now, where other regions are enjoying up to 6, 7 ministers. Yes. Igbos are still the least to have be in par with other regions. But today, the center of attraction is not about the appointment of Bianca. The center of attraction is the race and the ongoing negotiation about Biafra and, of course, Nnamdi Kanu. In Nigeria, for instance, Nnamdi Kanu represents the symbol bigger, better than anything that Bianca has to offer Nigeria, or what you think is going to represent the Igbos. Nnamdi Kanu as a whole is 200% bigger than that. But I can tell you that there is a sensitive issue in the Federal Executive Council meeting. There is a deep reservation among the cabinet members, because Nnamdi Kanu is being discussed at the federal level. Nnamdi Kanu is being discussed at the cabinet level, and also at the Federal Executive Council meeting. Nnamdi Kanu is being discussed there, and you look at the majority of the people who are discussing Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's release in Federal Executive Council meeting are Northerners. Is it Omahi or the hated man, FCT minister, or what is it called, that a minister that will going to stand in presence of all these people they are looking at today and say, excuse me, Mr. President, where you have the likes of Shetima and Bola Ahmed Tinubu? The perception.
Now, I'm sorry to ask you this question, sorry to cut you short. It is funny, but it is true. Uzodinma is the biggest politician from Igbo land. Do you agree?
It's not the biggest politician in Igbo land. The biggest politician in Igbo land is Peter Obi. But when you talk about APC government,
yes,
and as a governor and an APC governor in the East,
yes,
normally there's a protocol, there's an understanding, that he is being seen as being the mouthpiece of Igbos in APC government.
And okay, not all the Igbos.
No, yes. Okay. Why you talk of the biggest politician in Igbo land now? Yes. P2B dwarfs everybody, including anybody that is in the Senate, including anybody that is
including Benjamin Kanu, the 6 citizens of Nigeria.
Bro, Benjamin Kanu is just a walking stick in that place. You can see now, somebody they threaten that if the whole Southeast does not become APC, yes, you will go to run to the Abia State governor and say, oh yeah, convert to APC. No. Is that the kind of people we should be looking at? Look at how P2B was able to manage the issue that had to do with Yakubu Gowon's statement at his 98th birthday. Look at how matured. That shows that P2B has that capacity, has that maturity. Has that character. In fact, that guy. That's why till today, Obasanjo is still mourning the mistake of the North in 2023. And thank God he was able to tell them yesterday, you people are demons. He used the word demon. Did I lie? He called them demons. You people are demons. He said you demonize Nigeria. You destroy Nigeria. You destroy the black race. So that you will not say I'm not. I'm trying to tell you that even Atiku himself knew who P2B was. And look at how gentle, always, the way an Atiku addresses P2B. He didn't call him Obio, he called him Peter. You can see the chemistry.